Did we not serve you properly the last time that you deigned to step those beat-ass kicks onto our lawn? What is this? Have you come to die? A1 tears his sweater and hoodie off and throws them on the ground. Enough of this. I've come to help my granddaughter. I've come to pry her away from your grip. You won't corrupt her.
There's a squeak and a thud noise as Nia has just fallen over upon learning this. That grandfather is this is her grandfather.
Wow. Yeah.
It was. Go ahead.
Tell us. That's so cool.
No. Oh my god, I've been so silly in front of him. I don't.
While you're freaking out, you see Nia's dad start to undo his tie, and Nia's mom is like taking her earrings out. Oh, I see. Your son is happier with me than he's ever been in his life, old timer. He doesn't need your funny, silly ways of dancing in the streets anymore. I've shown him a better path. Maybe it's time that we teach you the lesson of what happens when you fuck with us. Yeah, I think so. The apprentice surpassed the master long ago. A1. Or should I say, A0. He like kind of chuckles to himself and takes his glasses off. Yeah, that's a nice one, honey. You really got him on that.
Marisol's shaking her head.
That was the worst.
A1 seeing this, he looks a little worried and he looks to Nia. Nia, stand back. A battle is about to begin. I can't have you getting hurt. Baby girl, just get over there. Get away. You're about to see some sick shit.
Okay. Nia goes to stand near Marisol with like her jaw still kind of open.
They both back away, giving them space.
You see what looks like the mom. She starts to move in a very strange robotic manner and leaves after images as she gets down into a crouched position with her elbow out. The dad does a mirrored position of that, also leaving after images, and they pose like cross one another, like their legs are crossing. A1 immediately, his nose starts to bleed. Like the dad actually grins. I see you weren't prepared. Like last time. But don't worry. We'll make this quick. Old men like you should be put out of their misery, and we're about to serve you exactly that sort of treatment. They start to move into like very quick swaying motions, robotically kind of hinging their arms and swinging them. A1 takes sort of a defensive dance step back and then begins to like b-boy step into place, like hopping kind of very quickly for a man his age. And then you see him get down and start helicopter spinning, like on the ground, in the grass. He's just helicopter spinning with like great muscled fury. The couple, seeing this, actually take a step back as if they were forced to do so. Huh! Those moves are tired. Just like you. Just like your beat-ass kicks. Check this out. Like, the mother actually picks the dad up and puts his legs over her waist, almost like a wheelbarrow. And then he starts making fish swimming motions with his hands as she like kind of wheels him around. Ha! Like the A1 seeing this looks quite injured at this point. He actually stumbles backwards and falls to one knee. I can't do it. It's just like back then. Their moves are too sick.
Nia wants to help. She joined in.
A1 actually like looks over at you. One of the lenses of his sunglasses are shattered, like just fissured. Look away, Nia! Look away.
No, Nia jumps in and starts to like gets herself in front of A1 defensively, arms spread out, and then breaks down the beat and starts to do a dance that's like a mix between figure skating and like break dancing.
Roll Razzle Dazzle, and you can invoke a fate point if you want. You see your dad actually like stops when you start dancing. You see your dad sees you do this, and he looks immediately enraged. How dare you challenge me? Little girl, you're about to find out what happens when you step to the masters of dance.
Oh.
Street stylers, world stylers. Like your dad and your mom like start picking up speed. He gets down from the position he was in being wheelbarrowed. Now they're just kind of switching positions really rapidly. Like to the point where Simone and Marisol, you can feel like wind pushing past you as these two are doing some like very hard to perceive dance moves.
Marisol puts her arms out in front of her and like braces herself. What the hell?
Simone's just standing there like, okay, well, this is happening.
Nia, go ahead. You could try to roll Razzle Dazzle if you want to defend against this. You take moderate mental consequence. You have been served.
Oof.
Yeah,
Served by my own parents.
the impact is ridiculous. These sick moves have made you feel like you have two left feet. To try to compare yourself against these titans of dance is difficult at best. It's like you're not even in the same fucking universe as them. The mother, seeing you get served, actually hesitates. Wait, honey, maybe we've gone too far. I don't think so. The dad kind of like smirks. If anything, we haven't gone far enough. Our daughter thinks she has moves now. Well, it's time to show her exactly what real moves look like. A1 stands up and brushes his shoulders off and wipes away the blood from his nose. All right. I see there's not even mercy for your own daughter. In which case, I have no choice but to use the final dance move.
Final dance move.
What the hell's happening?
Yeah.
I know.
There's a chance I may not survive this.
But I'd rather you survive, grandfather.
I'm gonna record this, so
No, it's fine. I've lived a long life and I ran away from my responsibilities after I was fatally or nearly fatally served by these two. I mean, it did kill my career in many ways. But I should have been there for you to protect you from these nerds. He says that with such disdain as he looks at the parents. These absolute dorks. Yeah.
I think you're still a legend.
Every legend has to end eventually.
Oh no.
Marisol's like saying under her breath, "He's so cool."
the moves in the background just recording the whole thing.
But the way that you took that hit just now shows me you have the courage to stand up to even the sickest of moves. Maybe I should have faith in you. Maybe we could dance together. Now, follow my moves.
Yes.
He actually sets up the same way that you saw your parents set up when they were synchronized.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a Razzle Dazzle roll. You roll the 1, so you stumble a little when you do it, and you see like your dad smirk when that happens. But then you actually feel the gravity of A1 like sort of link with your gravity, and it actually corrects you, giving you a +2 bonus and allowing you to actually properly get into the stance.
Nice.
As you're here and the gravity between the two of you increases, by sharing these dance moves, by synchronizing, you actually see like the wind start to blow past your parents and like mess up your mother's hair and move your father's shirt, like ruffle it in the wind. Your dad looks outraged. What is this? It's impossible. My daughter can't be this good at dancing. The mother looks very worried about this. No, it can't be. We've spent our whole life trying to keep her from having sick moves. Where did she get this power?
What is happening?
You feel the groove. You feel the just pure fucking like soul just welling within you. This is not only you or your stats or your approaches. This is your gravity talking. You have a high gravity. You've influenced things on the moon. Your parents have tried to suppress you in various ways. They've tried to get you to go to school for things maybe you're not that interested in. Play the violin. You don't care that much. But the things that you care about, they've been holding you down on it. They don't want you to be out on the streets. They didn't even want you to have rollerblades. They try to send a butler to keep you from having fun with your friends.
Didn't let me have rollerblades. I remember this. As I danced more viciously.
You see your parents begin to like buckle a little, like they've lost their like united stance. Nia, no, just stop this right now. Just come inside, and we can. I could teach you how to do taxes. You could get a new stationery set.
I don't need taxes, father. I need pants.
Roll Razzle Dazzle again. The final set of dance moves. A1 is in perfect synchronization with you. You feel like it could have been like that, like you could have stepped. You actually feel like you could have stepped wrong and maybe twisted your ankle. You felt like maybe you could have breathed wrong and looked like you were just like out of shape as you were dancing. You feel like anything could have happened except for what does happen. As you go to do the dance move, the gravity within you wells and sways. The camera on you, your stand, is capturing you perfectly. You actually see your mother and father like get thrown backwards through the door and into their house. They have been served.
Marisol covers her mouth. Ooh.
Your mother is the first one to sit up. Her hair looks a mess. Her makeup is smeared. What just happened? What is this? The dad gets up too. He sits up finally. He has a black eye. I don't understand. I don't understand. A1 kind of smiles. It looks like the next generation is always stronger than the last. Isn't that the lesson you tried to teach me? Nerds. He poses right next to you. He poses next to Nia in a way that's like meant to frame you or hype you up. Like he's got his arms folded and his back to you. And he has to like lean down a little because you're much shorter than him, but that's okay.
Fist pumps.
Nia does a pose to be hype, and then like looks directly at the camera. But she's like never been like the smile on her face is the biggest you've ever seen. Like she gets to dance with everyone. This has just been the best.
The battle has concluded.